I'm a rare breed, a real natural beauty. I'm a state 90s sexy. I'm not paying for no booty. And I'm a motherfucking vibe, so these boys wanna do. I just tell them gon' fuck me, but please don't screw me. Come ride.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Come in here. Let's go.
SLK, you can
Yes,
fly
happy
with me.
Thanksgiving from
If we
Rolling
fight
Down
in this
Bogus
session,
Lane.
you get high with me. I'm surrounded by my hitters, so please don't try me. Come ride with me. Come slide with 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 me.
Jumping on the beat and I'm feeling real spicy. Wearing SLK, so I'm looking real icy. Talking is cheap, but my words is pricey. Ain't a bitch out here bad as me, not that I see. They call me Nat P, and the P is a period. I don't play no fucking games, I be dead ass serious. If a bitch try me, she gotta be delirious. Cause my bark is vicious and my bite is furious. Come ride with me, come slide with me. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me. Yeah, it's LO. That's all you need to know.
It's LO. That is all y'all need to know.
That's all y'all gonna know.
All right. You are on Rolling Down a Bogus Lane. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yes.
We hope y'all out there eating good and getting fat out there.
Yes, getting full. I know we got done about a couple hours ago.
Yes. Kids fed.
Check. Men fed. Check. Football game on. Check. FanDuel better pay me. Check.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm tired of FanDuel. You done got a lot of money up out of me, FanDuel. This the FanDuel house.
Period.
You know, we had somebody come in and place one bet and they hit big up in this house. So FanDuel pay me.
That's all
we got to say. What's going on, Danny B?
I am too excited. This is one of my favorite holidays. I love the food. I love the family. And, you know, to all of you out there who have lost loved ones or are maybe just at odds with your family is who you make it. So Get around some people that really love you, get some good food, laugh and enjoy.
Yes,
we got a hot show for y'all.
We got some news you can use
or lose.
Them Housewives of Potomac,
but y'all gonna get into it either way.
Them Housewives of Potomac is getting real ratchet.
Girl, them is the Housewives of the Shaft.
They the Housewives of 63rd.
Come on, baby.
Anywho, moving right on along. What else we got for him, Danny B?
We talking about Mr. High Vibration.
Mr. High Vibration, kissing on your tattoos. We got to talk about it. That's what everybody is talking about, what's going on in this man's personal life. Quite frankly, if he happy, I'm happy. I don't know. Y'all know that Nat P is definitely bringing you the Breezy story because the AMAs tried to play him. And what they didn't know is he was sent to eat for that Michael Jackson tribute. Definitely. He was sent to eat it up, baby. But that under the influence, I can't roll with Tussin. I don't play this about this baby. Come on, Chris. Come on to the show. I'm coming to that concert. We got the Chrisley sentencing.
That was sad to me. I hope we have the background of that because I thought they were a dope Christian family.
Don't put God on that. Don't put God on that
because they was doing. Because I got a little something for you in a minute when we get to that story.
We got Trey Songz. Come on, Trigger. It's women out here.
It's Mr. Steal Girl
in what you doing. Find that woman. Stop. We're gonna talk about it. R. Kelly's manager, he got sentenced for. I mean, I guess he around here trying to Suge Knight. Right, he trying to Suge Knight witnesses. Like, come on, First of all, what about Otis? You know we talking about Escape.
Girl, did you just call Latasha Otis?
Well, that's what they call Latasha Otis. I ain't saying that. And we got some congratulations going out to a lucky couple. They brought their baby boy into the world. So we got a lot of news.
We have a letter from a SLK.
Oh, the letter.
You know, we brought y'all one on Corner Chat before.
Yes.
So we are going to bring you another one today. This one is a little juicy. So get in the comments. Actually, Nappy, make sure our comments are on because I looked and I don't think they are on for the people to get in a live chat.
Okay, we're gonna check that out for you. But we're gonna bring them stories. We got the stories for y'all. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Thanksgiving. We got story time with Danny B.
Girl.
Danny B got a story for y'all. She got a story for y'all.
Before I became classy.
Before she became classy, she got a story for y'all. But we gonna bring it all to y'all in a minute. We coming right back. We're gonna drop this little trap music for y'all, and we'll be back.
Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood. Let me tell you about my city, how a bitch could be so pretty. Just riding with a nigga and it becomes a blick city. Cause these niggas bout that life, they definitely bout that strife. If you rap or that, you could definitely be they wife. But that's not for me, I'ma take it to the top. And I ain't gon' stop until a bitch drop. Cause these niggas, they be lacking. These hoes, they be slacking. Give me a beat, a blunt, and a session. And these bags, we be racking. Hey. Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood. I'ma ride up clean, looking good.
Looking good.
Key hoodie with a wood, but kiss got me feeling so good. Come pop a pee and roll with me, swear to good. That beat on the track is a twist. Done leveled up, now I know you whole sick. Yeah, I know you whole sick. Cause that P done hit a lick. About to get this bag quick. Cause SLK gon' be the shit. Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood. They was speaking on my name, now I don't hear a sound. Cause all I'm doing is winning, and they looking like clowns. I turn my losses into lessons, and my lessons into blessings. Now I'm eating real good, only intermittent fasting. They gon' stay where they at, but my levels keep on rising. While they chillin' in the hood, I'll be surfing new horizons. How you gon' fold what you can't bend? How you gon' mend what you can't mend? How you gon' tell me that you love me and then backdoor me weekend? Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music gotta make, trap music for the niggas in the hood. Trap music for the niggas in the hood.
All right, y'all. We are back. What is going on? I listen. Excuse me, got a little coughed up. You know, we love us a good session in here.
That's them baby lungs.
That's the baby lungs. I'm sorry. Let's talk about what we're thankful for before we get into the news. I do want to say that I'm thankful for my family getting closer, no matter if it's taken 2 months, 3 months, 2 years, 3 years. We slowly are getting back closer, and I want that. I miss that. I remember coming up because I grew up in Florida. I remember coming up here, and for like spring break of the summers, and I would see all my family at my grandma's house, and I thought that was like regular. So when we moved up here and was around all of the family, we used to do like Sunday dinners at my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And I missed that.
Mhm.
And like my brother, he always joked like, you gonna be the new big mama of the family. Like you gonna be the one to keep everybody, you know, coming to this event or coming to that event.
Mhm.
And you know what? Honestly, I do. I think I'm embracing that more and more
Mhm.
because I love it. I love fixing food. I love fixing the plates and seeing people eat. And I love the aftermath of like, oh my God, I'm so full. I can't believe. Like that's what makes me. That's what I'm thankful for. Like that feeling.
Because that's soul food. What was soul food? Food for your soul.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's cooked with love, it's even better. For me, I am thankful for life. Because every day the Lord gives you breath.
Mm-hmm.
You have a chance to change the trajectory of your life or to make something happen that you hadn't made happen.
Okay.
I'm thankful for health because your health definitely is your wealth. And you're going. And I'm, just and strength to get through this thing called life. I'm so thankful for my family, the small village that I have now. I had a humongous village.
You have this is what we gonna do.
No. What I'm saying is I had a humongous village around me, and unfortunately I still love them and they're my village. I just had to distance myself from that, and it's okay because at the end of the day, that's part of my journey and my healing. So I thank God for that, because let me tell you something. You have to learn to take everything in this life as even if it's a loss, learn that lesson in that, and then come on,
and don't make that same mistake.
Come on, baby, because you're the blessed. If you learn from it, you shouldn't make that same mistake again. And you have to learn too. You can love some people to death, but everybody is not going to be with you forever. Some people just have a time in the season. And right now, this is the season for eating, baby, because this Thanksgiving up in her.
I swear I'm going to put on like 5 pounds today, if not more. I've been tasting.
I'm going to eat like a fool.
I've been tasting and tasting and tasting and tasting. Like I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry because I've been tasting everything.
That's the dilemma of a cook.
But I love it. I swear I love it. I love it.
That is the dilemma of a cook.
I love everything about it. Okay, well, moving on to the news you can use
or lose, honey, because it's saucy.
It's saucy.
It is muy caliente.
I think the hottest topic this week has been Mr.
Entanglement.
Mr. Entanglement himself, Mr. Kissing on Your Tattoos. That has been the hottest topic. So apparently,
because he knows how to get
his wordplay.
He must be getting ready to have a dope album come out, because last time he done How to Po Jada
and then dropped his album, which was amazing.
Now he really looked like he entangled with this little form.
So because on the real life, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna just talk about the surreal life. So surreal life, he's on there with, like we said before on our previous shows, Dennis Rodman's on there, Tamar Braxton's on there. What is it? Kim Coles?
Kim Coles.
Kim Coles is on there. Frankie Muniz. There is this. I can't think of his beat.
So amazing.
Oh my gosh! What Emmanuel? I don't know his name, but y'all, I'm sorry. We'll find that for you. But it's a few other characters. Stormy Daniels, the lady who supposedly slept with
Big T.
Big T. Nat P works for T. Like you thought I was playing.
Big T stands
I got
for
a
Trump
message. Big Trump.
Supporters.
Nat P got something to say to Big Trump tonight. But we're gonna get back on that. But anyway, the surreal life. So August Alsina is on there. His wordplay on this show makes you
melt.
It makes you want to just love this man, because he says it like he's hurting, but he's not really hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's healing.
It's not. He's turned the hurt into, it sounds.
This album is phasing. He's gonna drop. Yes. I know it's gonna be good. But anywho. He's there for everybody. You quarrel and like spazzed out. I think it was the liquor, but he spazzed out. They put him off the show for a couple days, and it seemed like I was like the first one to go. Be like, hey, we all make mistakes. Let's get it together. But this man said something. Anywho, move on to what the topic of the week is. August Alsina comes. It's a video, and he's saying that this young man who goes by the name, hold on one second, I don't want to say something else. I think his name was Josh. This young man, he's seen on camera, and it seemingly looks like August Alsina is coming out as he introduces his love. Hollywood Unlocked released saying that they got that August Alsina got the whole world confused right now. Socialites, what is the initial reaction when you saw the season finale? So they show clips of the season finale. August Alsina is talking about how this guy, well, you don't even know it's a guy, how this person taught him how to love again.
Yes.
Then in comes this very handsome gentleman, sits down next to him. They give each other a hug, but August Alsina never out of his mouth says that he is gay or that this man is his boyfriend. He never says that. So this is what sends everybody into a frenzy, because the hug, I mean, honestly, it didn't look like a passionate hug. It looked like if my brother hadn't seen his friend for a few years, like, oh, I miss you, like, and this is his real friend, or somebody who he got love for. Like, it might not even be a few years thing. He might have known this guy for 6 months, and this guy taught him something in his life that changed his life, and now he has a certain love for him. So right now, I'm on team August Alsina is not gay. He is not coming out. If he was, that's his thing.
Actually, he quoted, I don't want to quote him directly, but he said something about no, he's not gay. He gets pussy, he gets vagina a whole lot.
Yes. So sorry about the algorithm. So yeah, he he hasn't said out of his mouth that this is his boyfriend, that he is a gay man or a bisexual man. It's just how people are perceiving it. Once we get some more news, we definitely gonna let y'all know, because I feel like this. I don't think that August Alsina is gay. I feel like JT, didn't she say, what did JT say about the situation?
She said that he feels that the way she saw it was that this was a guy who, because August Alsina had been through so much, helped him to learn to love himself again and to heal from his past trauma. And they've created like a bromance or just like a bond that way. But she says she does not see it as him coming out or him being gay. But she was like, if he is gay, then I stand corrected.
And guess what? We're going to leave this August Alsina story on that. Moving right along to another story. Now, this right here is a panty dropper. That's how I'm going to say it. I ain't even going to say, whoa. How do you get accused of all these charges, get the charges dropped, and then you get accused of brutalizing a woman in a New York City bowling alley after he allegedly punched her in the face repeatedly and dragged her by the hair? Come on, Trey.
It's Mr. Steal Girl.
Come on. Like, I don't understand. TMZ released this story saying that the woman filed a police report in late October alleging that Trey reportedly punched her in the face and dragged her by her hair. The woman is reportedly an employee of the establishment of the bowling alley that they were at, and apparently a rep for Trey is denying all of the allegations. Okay, I'm tired of him being in the news. The beauty
of it is that bowling alley should have cameras.
Well, it was in a bathroom. So if he kept it together till they got into the bathroom, then they don't know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like there's women
where
out
there
here.
Is smoke, there is fire.
But I feel like with Trey Songz, there's women out here that are into bondage, that are into rough, sex or, whatever. Why are you finding women who are telling you they don't like this and you're continuing?
Who's to say they're not saying they don't like that because they think he like a regular guy on the street?
These women are saying that they
a whole menace to society,
especially sexually.
And you think about the songs Trey Songz sing, you wouldn't expect this savage.
He is
to
a
be
savage
behind there.
I
knew when he said it's Mr. Steal Your Girl, there was something about him.
I can't deal with. I just feel like there's people out there for everybody, right? Find that person. Because you keep getting these alleged charges.
But the whole thing about it is he won't do it because you know why he keeps getting away with it. So until there will be no conversion without conviction. So there will be no change until that man feels guilty or is brought up on charges and is convicted. Period.
Moving on along to another convicted criminal, but I don't feel like he is because that's come on, we ain't even gonna go there. But apparently, R. Kelly's former manager, Donnell Russell, was sentenced to 20 months in prison for allegedly intimidating one of Kelly's victims via this came from the Shade Room. Um, Apparently, the witness was attempted. The woman was somebody who had a lawsuit against Kelly, and she allegedly withdrew the lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why she allegedly withdrew the lawsuit was because she was intimidated by Mr. Russell. Again,
Honey,
Kels.
no. Let me tell you something. That ain't got nothing to do with Kels. That's Milk Dud. Milk Dud Head Russell.
Mr. Russell.
Look, listen. I don't understand why he even thought that would be okay in such a high profile case.
Mm-hmm.
You had to know you would not help, you would hurt. They were looking for R. Kelly or someone on his team to do something that's stupid. And he fell for the okie doke. And it is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, this case was huge. It was a whole documentary made on it. And you going out there like you a gangster, threatening people, sit down.
Well, they got him. Apparently, he's gonna do his 20 months. And, it's a lot of stories going around with this Kels thing. Because apparently I've heard that it's a possibility that some of his charges is going to be dropped, or he's going to. I don't know what's going on.
He's in there singing.
I don't know what's going on, but we definitely
somebody. No, just
we definitely gonna get. I'm gonna dive into this whole Kelly thing because I've been hearing so many different stories. Like, I don't know what's going on, and you know how I feel about Kels. So we'll get back to you on that. Moving on along to the Chrisleys. Okay. I love everything about.
I feel like sad, like when Teresa and Joe got taken away on New Jersey Housewives.
Now I wasn't. Now I'm gonna keep. I wasn't familiar with that story. I didn't know who Teresa and Joe was until they got sentenced, and then I still didn't watch the show. I didn't watch.
And Joe still ain't been back. He been deported.
He's been deported to where?
Back to
where he's
Italy.
From? Italy, because of this.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know their story. Okay, well, Ty Chrisley was sentenced to 12 years in prison for bank fraud, and Julie Chrisley got 7 years. Now, I'm never saying, for somebody to do, if you did something, you got to pay the price, right? But the Chrisleys, to me, I don't know them on a personal level. I just know them.
But wait. Let me just stop you 1 second, Effie, because I know you're going to be heartfelt, but I got to be messy before you do. Guess how they say they got caught?
I heard they got caught by
allegedly.
Allegedly, I heard they got caught by Todd's quote unquote lover.
Thank you. I knew he was on it.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. You and D Money always said that Todd was saucy. And I always said, no, he's just metrosexual. He was raised by Faye, just his mom. So, maybe that was it. I never, Todd has a brother. I didn't know he had a brother.
I didn't either.
So I've never seen that interaction to see, like, if, I don't know. But
Todd just seemed, and that was not being funny or poking at someone's manhood. He seemed very, 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 very feminine. Mm-hmm. Like more feminine than his wife. And it seemed like she was a beard. But they still had great love for each other.
Right, but it was
like
why he
married his best friend, but yeah.
But I never felt like on the show, like, unless she's an amazing actress, which she should get an award for, I never felt like it was not
when you have all
real
that money
love.
to gain.
But I don't
baby lights, camera, action.
But you're gonna slip up.
No, you wouldn't. Not
yes, you will, lovey.
You're living with that person. How do you think actors and actresses go and do their part?
But the way that
they've been doing this for years.
But the way that they act on the show, that's what I'm saying.
That's authentic. Because I'm not saying they don't love each other at all. I think they both genuinely do. And I think that they do husband and wife things. I am just saying allegedly he may be doing some other things. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, the Shade Room about the story said Ty Chrisley has been officially sentenced to 12 years in prison after being found guilty for committing bank fraud. His wife, Julie Chrisley, I'm so sorry, has also been sentenced to 7 years behind bars. In 2019, prosecutors made the case that the couple had been using fake financial documents to obtain millions of dollars worth of loans from banks. They were found guilty and placed on house arrest back in June as they awaited the sentencing. They also received 16 months of probation.
But guess what? After all of that, I don't see nothing where it say they got to pay restitution.
Oh, they're going to have to pay some restitution. You know what? I'll come back to you. We're going to find out. I know they're going to have to pay some restitution. They're going to have to. The only thing that...
But if they made good on those loans and they were smart to invest and pay them off, they made... I mean, just think about it, this was years. They still, like...
They might...
I'll do my time, baby, because that's a white-collar crime.
Okay.
I am not condoning what was done. SLK does not condone. Rolling down Bogus Lane does not condone. But I'm just saying that's a white collar crime. You got to think that's not like people we know on the streets that's going down for murder or going down for a bank robbery. You know, it's different.
I feel you.
So they're gonna be in Club Fed.
They're gonna be what Martha Stewart was.
Period.
Yeah, they're not finna do no real, like, I can't see them do nothing real like that. So, moving on along from the sentencing, I want to talk about this foolishness with Escape.
Girl.
So they come to the Soul Train Awards. Didn't tell, what is her name?
Latasha.
They didn't tell Latasha. She comes in this olive green dress and everybody else is in.
But her sister is saying that's not true. She told her before that they were having this.
So that means you came in that dress. You came in that dress on purpose.
Yeah.
Now you really are a David Ruffin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently they they looked good. They looked good. She just looked like she's trying to be like
it was like Diana Ross in the Supremes.
That's exactly what it looked like. Well, it's been going up since then. It's been a lot of shade between Candy and Tiny being shot her way. It even got as far as Candy's husband, Todd and the fellas.
He was real petty.
I saw a post. Listen, Shade Room, we love y'all. We love y'all because y'all give us all the scoop.
Yeah, Shade Room, Hollywood
Unlocked, yes. But the Shade Room said from off of Todd's page, he made a post with him and two gentlemen. And it says, apparently our group got the memo to wear the same colors. We go by the name Captured. I'm sorry, hashtag Captured. That's what it says. Tiny Major Girl then said, glad you ain't got a David Ruffin on. I'm sorry, glad you ain't got a David Ruffin or a Flash in your group. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Baby, when I read that, I cried.
Candy said it's lonely at the top. So apparently it is some issues in Escape. I didn't even know that the sister left. I didn't know it was three of them. I kept wondering. I thought she was sick.
I started seeing that. Okay, so when they filmed the show that Bravo had given them, that I believe Candy and Todd was producing, they actually were all together, but they were still. It was a lot of infighting, and Latasha knew that, or felt like felt like she was the voice. So she used to get into it with a lot of people, and Candy and Tiny always remain tight together. So it was like the two sisters against Tiny and Candy.
Okay.
And so I this was, honey, I was shocked when I started seeing, because they always show Tiny's little girl Eris dancing at their different
But
concerts.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the three of them. Let me find it. Hold on, baby. The three of them.
Playing from iPhone.
Has completely come over me. Into you, loving you to deep. See me coming. Felt my heart beating
Wait, no, wait. What is it?
It's a glowing little feeling like the summer sun on the
got the tiniest. She's taking, so we all knew she could sing. You know, and sometimes you can sing better than that
Yes.
person. Now, I think she I would go to a well, and on to P works. The happier night, congratulations on that. Is
beautiful and big shot.
okay, y'all.
Go ahead, and we'll come back with the letter.
No, I wanted to. You know what about the AMAs? Y'all know.
It ain't just the AMAs. If you notice, since the incident, unfortunately, with him and this is no different than that, but it was actually shown how the people in the audience felt. Go ahead, Nappy.
Listen here. My girl.
American Music Award goes to
Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me.
Exactly. She like hold on.
Okay, so first of all, let me give you your flowers. I've always loved me some Kelly Rowland.
Yes.
Always him down in his moment of his moment.
That's the one thing I don't like about the black what they do to black men. I don't care if you get some dumb. We are not condoning it or not the victim. If the victim is talking to him now, why are we still sorry?
Thank you. So he did, like I said, he ended up winning the American Music Award for favorite male R&B artist.
the Music Award goes to.
Come on, y'all.
This is how much she loved Breezy. She
yeah. I was trying to play it again. They put
he gets one who I win of it who it didn't happen to them, their child, or nothing else. They still want to take it personal because they don't want. But they can't still. It's ridiculous. So it's sad. Give the.
If I didn't want, I want to play it.
Somebody said no, the game. I'm dead. Yes, don't do that. The game said when that happened,
didn't in the corner this stuff going on to Kanye West, just like anyway. Speaking of black queens, or at least who are queens, they just having a little moment. Okay, catch y'all up real quick. On of Potomac. So let's see. I'm gonna start with Karen. Karen is avoiding Sharice. So this is what Karen is doing. Sharice is out there being extra. I don't know.
But it ain't just how she been had. Her husband was some kind of big coach in the NBA, and so she was like real.
So that's why I feel it's kind of. I don't know what she's doing this season. I'm seeing a lot of riffs with her and Giselle. Giselle being really messy. I don't like how she moving. You know, I love the Green Bandits.
First of all, the Green Bandits is liars.
The Green Bandits,
and they got Sharice lying with them too. Because every time they open their mouth and say something, it's played back, and you see that they are completely lying. Just but like that's a lot of with people. Michael at that party, everybody claimed Michael was looking good at that party, and this Michael was cute. That was the problem.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Michael. We talking about Chris. Michael is Ashley. Michael is not cute.
Michael Darby. Lord,
no. I don't even know why Ashley thought of him. Yeah, let me take a sip on that because we are not talking about Michael Darby.
No, actually, Chris Bassett.
We're definitely talking about Chris Bassett. And let me tell you something, Candace, you did that.
Yes, you baby, she stood up for her man in the most nicest way ever. And I was so proud.
I was so proud of her. And that's what you do. You let them know what it was. But that's what's going on with Candace. So anyway, we're moving right along. Mia takes the girls to Miami.
Yes.
Candace hasn't made it there yet, but apparently Candace and Wendy are sleeping in the same room. In one full-size bed. Robin and Giselle are sharing a room. They have a bathroom. It has a room, and then her friend Jacqueline are sharing a room.
First of all, did you catch what Mia said? Her friend asked her to borrow her toothbrush,
deodorant, hairbrush. Do you want me to keep the list going?
That's disgusting.
I
was stopped at. So I was stopped at toothbrush. I just thought that was
sister wives. That's what I think, but we'll get to that. Yeah. So everybody's in the house in Miami. They are going to Bar One, which is Peter Thomas's restaurant.
And Peter started that.
Peter got messy.
Peter wanted they literally made him a focal point of their season, like a fool.
Yeah. They go to Bar One. Now Mia and her husband Gordon are friends with Peter. They're really close. Peter apparently held her baby. He was the first man other than her
besides
father
her
to hold her. So I don't know what relevancy that is, but they're very close. Mia makes reservations for the girls at Bar One. Peter then tells Mia he's got beef with Wendy. Now, the reason why he says this is Wendy and Peter had a get together, and they were
like a lounge / restaurant.
Okay.
Restaurant.
Apparently, Peter sent over some paperwork to Wendy. Behind that message that he sent the paperwork, she asked if she could see it. He hasn't responded. Okay. Mia tells Wendy Peter has beef for her at the dinner table. At this point, she says, well, if he has beef with me, he needs to take that up with my husband. I don't have beef with me. This is Wendy.
She should have.
And I felt like that was really smart. She played that very well. That's where she should have stopped it.
But my thing is, Peter walked over there and had no beef when he saw Wendy.
Spoke to Wendy and
her. They made a couple of and left. Because when Wendy said, he said to her,
she
how you come to my city and my restaurant, you don't let me know. She said, check your text messages. And he walked off. So he created drama to get himself out there on their platform, used Mia to do it. Now, go ahead. Keep telling about the episode, and then I'm going to say what I heard about Mia.
So now they're at dinner, and Mia is pretty much telling everybody along with Wendy, you know, he got beef with her. Wendy tells her he got beef with her husband, you know, to do that. Mia then tells the story, and she says, well, don't you feel like you should have And Wendy went the hell off, as she should have. She told her, I don't check in with no man and when I'm going out of town and where I'm going to be at but my husband.
Period.
And then it went to maybe that's how you handle stuff with our husband. Y'all play. We don't play like that. So they got a little disrespectful with the husbands and, your marriage and stuff like that. However, Mia was 100% out of line for throwing that drink on Wendy. Wendy then became 100% out of line for continuing to antagonize her. However, Mia swung, and I don't know if she hit her, but her purse at Wendy. Now, my issue with this is my girl Monique is now on a whole different show on a whole different network because she got into it with somebody. Mm-hmm. But light skinned Mia is okay to throw her purse and to throw drinks on people because this ain't the first time she done did this.
Exactly.
So I don't really know how to feel about that because I feel like this can go so many different ways.
Well, Monique weighed in on it. Mm-hmm. Because, she's off the show because of her and her Candace incident. She said Correct. She told Wendy last season, they're going to come for you next. And Wendy told her, I will never use my fists. I will always use my words. She said, so first of all, she wants to commend Monique for holding that end of the bargain up and actually not using her fists. She said, because after that drink would have been thrown on her, that would have been it. She said, like when I got hit in the lip with a glass. Side note. When she said that, Candace jumped and said, this raggedy bitch is still running the story. Ain't nobody hit you with no glass. Then Monique proceeds to say that, it is colorism that they...
It don't look right. They took look
Monique
right.
down. Now they trying to take Candace and Wendy down simultaneously.
It don't look right.
But they holding Karen up. And I'm telling you why they wanted to take Karen down initially, because Karen was friends with the other women and holding them up. Like Monique walked away from the show because Karen was like, I don't think she should leave. With Karen taking Monique's side. That helped them see the other side.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? And now on this, she was on Wendy's side. She said we don't do violence. She shouldn't have threw the drink. So now they also posted something that Mia said what she did to Wendy was absolutely wrong, irreprehensible, and that she wished she would have thought better or acted better, and that pretty much something about her brand. So they were saying that it sounds like she might be stepping down and not coming back.
Wendy,
Mia, because this girl got about 30 stores. What are you doing? Forget Bravo.
She got a lot going on. She got, I think it was 26. She just opened up one, and she finna open up one more with next year or something like that. Yeah, she got a lot of.
And now I'll take Wendy out there and go to a Nigerian restaurant. No, I'm just saying that's
okay. Right, moving right along. But yeah, they getting a little right. When I first started watching the Potomac, that's the kids were still there. And I thought they were so like
classy.
Like well, I wanted to go to Potomac. Just these girls, these women is just like me and you.
No, they're worse than
me. They worse than me and you.
Because
I ain't
throwing no walking around throwing drinks. We're not walking around trying to take people's marriages down with crazy allegations because a man trying to be nice to y'all because he done fed your little fat mouse. I'm over it.
Let me ask you this much, and then we're gonna go right on along, okay? Giselle and Peter fucking.
I picked up when Peter walked in that room. Giselle got uncomfortable.
Really?
She started. If you haven't seen the episode, go look at it. She's fidgety, and she's like, "So how long you in town?" Watch her body language. It says it all.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to go play that. I want to see it. But that was the rumor that was going around. But anyway, speaking of like this to me was like this was probably the worst story I've heard in a very long time.
Oh.
I didn't I still ain't even watched the video.
I seen the first video and it broke my heart to see someone get brutally beat that and don't even want to defend themselves. They just wanted to stop.
So the story that we are speaking on is the Shanquella Robinson case. If you've been on the rock, I guess you wouldn't know, but it's a young lady. She went on a trip with her friends to Mexico, or her alleged friends to Mexico. It was 3 girls, including her, and 3 guys or 2 guys.
Yes, 2 guys, and I think 1 came later.
Okay. Yeah, they're all on the trip. It looked like they was having a good time. And then she is like murdered.
First of all, these savages helped her pick out an outfit. They told her that they were going to have a party in the pool in the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gets dressed and she's walking through the house asking them, like, where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, I saw that video. Let me see if I
and that was just so horrific that y'all, you know, that was savage. But anyway, now the Mexican police.
Yes, the FBI is investigating this death. They're calling it a criminal matter. Now the
because her spine was broken and they lied like she had died of alcohol poisoning.
The Mexican authorities issuing a arrest warrant in the Shanquella. I want to say her name right.
Oh, and I got something else for you. They said when the EMTs arrived, she was still a little no.
Whew, okay. So according to WSB TV, several Mexican authorities have issued an arrest warrant for the death of Shanquella Robinson. The Diario El Independiente and NBCS Noticias, it's in Spanish, y'all. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. A Mexican prosecutor says the warrant was issued for Robinson's friend who identified as direct aggressor in events that occurred on October 29th. A prosecutor for the state of Baja California advised the friend is being sought by internal. My phone went black, y'all. I'm sorry. By internal authorities on charges of feminicide. Is that it?
Let me see. Well, child, let me tell you something. I can't find.
Anyway, they charge
femicide.
Femicide. Okay. They push people, and an arrest warrant was issued for the crime of femicide to the deterrent of the victim and against the alleged perpetrator. A friend of hers who was a direct aggressor, he told ABC News. Actually, it was the alert and the request for action to the United States. It's about 2 Americans, the victim and the culprit. Authorities have not identified the suspect as of yet, but we're gonna keep y'all updated on this. I do want to shout out to a Black king.
Come on, somebody.
I got a shout out to this Black king. Like now, first of all, Kyrie Irving going through his thing. But he making money. But he ain't making no money on his games. Took him off the court. He got to pay all these fines. Got to sit down with people just because he watched the documentary and he might believe some of the shit is true. Okay, he did all of this. Not only did he do all of this, but he then donated $65,000 to the GoFundMe for Shanquella. You better. You better get it.
I love it.
Okay. Well, y'all, we got a couple more things to get y'all for this show tonight. Then I'm hungry.
And it's yes.
Okay, so we're gonna take this quick this hot one, and we're gonna be
Playing
right
from
back.
iPhone.
She always get me out.
Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Buddy and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. Body of a god, face of a model. He's a different nigga once he hits that bottle. Dick so good, you thought you hit the lotto. But he's a different breed, he lives by the motto. Be with who you love, and fuck who you want. He flirts with all your friends and them relationships he wants. But you stick by his side and let him dog. Tell all your business and then down talk you. He's very disrespectful. His other bitches stalk you. Boss up and let him go just like your mama taught you. Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bunny and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. She's savage, that's classic, bougie and ratchet. Get close to her and that vibe, you will catch it. Sweeping niggas off their feet, just like it's magic. She's definitely with the fuckery, so the ending is tragic. Ooh, she might leave you broke. Ooh, she want all the smoke. She could be a pro baby. Now she a baby mom. Such fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bunny and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing. Fuck niggas and savage chicks. Bunny and Clyde just hitting them licks. Taking them losses and learning them lessons. Having a way to keep from stressing.
Body of a goddess, face of a model. But don't trust that bitch, she tryna get up in your wallet. She was can fuck, and she even swallow. She'll fuck you good today, and then she'll leave your ass tomorrow. She don't play no games, she don't feel no sorrow. Ask for your love today, and then your debit card tomorrow. These bitches getting smarter, they wanna ball harder. She ain't tryna come off the bench, man, she tryna be a star.
Niggas and savage.
First of all, what an appropriate song for this segment of the show.
Well, I played it because of the bullshit we just talked about with the Shanquilla Robinson.
Yes.
And then I didn't know that you was getting ready to put your glasses on for the letter.
Come on, some
get in your mood. Get in your mood. We are
the librarian has entered.
We are welcoming you on in the building.
I'm coming to y'all with a little saucy letter. I'm gonna read it to you guys. You know, jump in the chat if you have something to say. If not, if you catch the video later, please leave your comments, like and subscribe. And we won't get back to this. But we do not give the names on this show. So if you want to send in a letter or tell us something that has happened to you, and you can reach out to us at solowkeyllc@gmail.com. That's SOLOWKEYLLC@gmail.com. Okay, let's get into this letter.
Yo, turn my music up. Up some more. Up some more.
Come on, y'all. Let me chat with you real quick. Hey, Nat P and Danny B. This is anonymous. I have been with my guy over 10 years. and I felt he had cheated, but had no details or proof until he got locked up recently. I went to his court hearing and was given his personal property because he was going to be locked up for a while. After getting his phone, it was ringing constantly. It was another female. She knew about me, yet they were still messing around. I looked through the phone and found sexually explicit videos of him with this particular chick and more. When I confronted him on his visitation day, he said it was nothing and we could talk about it when he get out. Just hold him down and be loyal. So should I overlook this and be a rat or die? Or should I let this go and do me? FYI, he has helped me and my kids a lot in the past. So do I owe him? Ooh, anonymous chat. Listen, for me, I would be there for him maybe monetarily. I would probably be there as a friend and mental support. But as far as if I can add up them timelines of when we, of course it has to be because they were together for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if I gave you that many years and you do this, hold you down because you held me in mind down, especially if you level me up. But as far as being loyal to you, boy, bye. No, it's not.
Okay. So it ain't happening for you. That's your answer, then, maybe.
No, not with videos.
So Nat P has been in the situation. I'm gonna put it out there. Nat P has been in that exact situation.
Oh, wow.
Nat P has been with somebody, got locked up, found out, had women come to me, my face, and tell me that your guy got a baby by me, and got her name tattooed on him while he was in jail, while I'm coming to see him.
No.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. I get why she wrote the letter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is a hold that's a man or woman have on you, and it's so deep that you want them to glow up, even if it's hurting you. You still want to help that person. However, I think that comes when you ain't loving you too enough too, because you accept anything.
Let me tell you something. I'm not anymore, let alone 10 years.
I can't say that she's wrong for writing in and saying this, but what I will say is, if you knew this type of thing, actions was going on,
yes,
why does it matter now that he's locked up if you knew he was doing this?
Because she knew it, but he would shrug it off, or nah, it's not what you think, you know. But now she has concrete, like she said she did the seats. She got his phone, and he's taping the encounters.
You gotta love yourself.
If somebody else's happiness is worth more than yours, then you go ahead, because I don't get it. You can't be happy with that type of.
I couldn't do it. And with somebody, because by the way, he's been
good to me and my kid.
Okay, so I feel like this: when you with somebody, I don't do things for a reaction.
Right.
I don't look for it to be happy. Mm-hmm. You did things for my kids because you did things for my kids.
Period.
Like, that's it. I never, and you know me. I don't really ask anybody for nothing, let alone something for my kids.
Right.
So that he's doing things that one he should do as a man. He's with you.
Period.
So you shouldn't feel like you owe him anything, because that's what he should do. You're with him.
Mm-hmm.
I would
And
tell
trust me,
this,
she's held him down as well.
and
I
it could have been
believe.
vice
I
versa.
believe it's got to be because ain't no
Absolutely.
man just gonna take care of you and your kids, and you're not reciprocating.
Absolutely. You know, you gotta when it comes to stuff like this, I tell anybody any advice in this situation.
Listen, at the end of the day, you can't tell somebody to leave somebody to stay. It's got to be all when they are ready.
Yep.
Because
They could be
sometimes
getting their ass
people get
beat.
pushed
They
out
could
of
be
it.
getting
Yeah.
they could be getting their ass beat. They could be getting verbally abused. They could be, you know, anything. But they're not gonna leave that alone until they want to
They
leave that
haven't had
alone.
enough. Some people, unfortunately, wait until it's to their
And maybe
own
this is
detriment.
enough for Anonymous. Anonymous, if this is enough for you, then you have to stand on that, baby. You got to stand on it and you got to mean it. And that's what you're going to move. You have to move forward. You have the chance now without him around because he's locked up. Get your shit together.
Period.
Get your shit together to where you don't need him. And then you don't have right in Anonymous.
Come on, somebody.
But we love you even more. All right. Well, getting off of that little topic right there. We got one more good thing for y'all.
On my Thanksgiving story.
Okay, so we gonna share it about us, and whether it be a holiday or something that's going on, we gonna share it about y'all so y'all can get a little closer to us. So I asked for I wanted to share with y'all our favorite Thanksgiving story. My favorite Thanksgiving story. I was 8. I had just moved to Florida. I might have been a little bit younger than 8. I don't know, but we had just moved from Chicago. We were staying in Chicago for a year. And then my uncle was a chef for the Marriott. He cooked in Ponte Vedra at the golf club. He was a chef. He always did like pies and cakes. This one Thanksgiving, I wanted to make a now my uncle is the life of the party. We're getting everything together. Let's get peach cobbler first of all.
I'm dead.
This was the nastiest peach cobbler.
Tell me it was so good.
Oh no, it was not good at all. It was horrible. It tastes like flour and peaches.
Oh wow.
Like that was it. But the pictures of this, my mom took pictures. I wish I had them with me. The damn kitchen, y'all. Me and my uncle tore that kitchen up. Now my uncle was a little lit. He wasn't drunk. He was a little lit. It was a good time. I remember this like yesterday. We was playing the Temptations in the kitchen.
I'm dead. I love
we had flour from one side of the kitchen to the other side. Countertops, floor.
I love it.
We had a ball. Made this peach cobbler. Like when I find the pictures, I'm gonna post them on our social media page. But to me, that was so important to me. I'll never forget that. That was a funny, that was one of the many, funny things that happened. But I knew at that point that me and my uncle had a bond. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's so important. I want y'all, you men out here who got nieces, nephews, daughters, get close to them. Male, female cousins, we need that. We need to know that it's a man out there that love us. And I received that. So it wasn't a lot of stuff that men could put me through. But when you don't receive that love from your dad, your uncle, your brothers, your cousins, it is like different. You end up like Anonymous. All right. What you got for us, Daddy B, before we get on up out of here?
So one of my favorite stories was so the background of my family is we was ratchet for the holidays. Okay. We would start cooking late because my mama worked. There was a lot of kids. We would have, and she was OCD, so we would have to clean a lot. So it's crazy. But as food got done, people just started eating because it'd be so late that we would eat. Then it would be so late, even when we finish, we got to now go around the table. 18 people got to say what they thankful for. We come from Christ, it would beat each other out.
You hear me?
We was grateful for.
I would have just been like, I'm thankful for what she said.
And then we would go back and crack on each other later, like, oh, he was in there saying your Easter speech. So anyway, so I meet this guy, and I'm invited over to their house. And so I go over there, and baby, it was like night and day, okay? Instead of eating at 8 p.m., it's 2:30. The food is done. No, he was not white people. I know that's what you think. No, they're black. And so everything,
and it's no shade, y'all, because your side of the family sound like how we do things, and his side of the family sounds like how I would like to do things.
Everybody dressed to the nines, all the kids cute.
Did they have a kids table and adult?
No, the kids sat at their table and we had our table.
I love it.
So, and it was like all set up like nice china. She took her china out, girl. So I'm sitting out. So these like go get so and so and so and so. So I did like we doing money. I snatch a turkey leg off because that mug was looking good, and I poured that hot sauce on that turkey leg, and I was sitting over in the corner eating it. And my guy daddy looked at the turkey. He was getting ready. He had his carver and his little knife out, and his carver, he was sharpening it. I was like, "Ooh, this is like the Cosby Show." That's what I was saying to myself. I was like, "Ooh." So he's sharpening it. He turns around that turkey and he said, now man, y'all, this was the deacon of the church. He turned around at that turkey. He said, "What ghetto ass person just snatched a drumstick off this turkey?" Baby, I'm standing in the corner, hands full of hot sauce with a big ass turkey leg. I was so embarrassed. I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." He's like, "Don't ever do that in this house again." He said, "We eat civilized." He said, "We carve this turkey. We sit down with all, like they sat down, they put all like the bowl. I mean, in good china, y'all. The dressing, the giblet gravy. Like who have giblet
gravy? Who have
gravy?
giblet gravy? What
Baby,
is giblet gravy?
It is like gravy with gizzards in it.
Yeah.
And they put it on like their
like the turkey.
No, they put it
Okay, I ain't messing with it.
Yeah, and so, honey, I was so embarrassed, and so that he's like, "Don't ever do that over here." He's like, "I know you was hungry." He said, "Girl, I would have came and carved you a piece at the top, but you just snatched that off of there like you ain't having no manners, baby." I was crying. I was crying, and I didn't care. And we laughed about that. For years, I was
going to say before we get on up out of here, I'm thankful for us.
I am. I'm thankful for Solo Key. I'm thankful for where we've come from, what we're doing. It was just, us with a dream and wanting to vibe with people and chill and let y'all in on our lives because we a whole vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. Hey,
I wish I could, but
that's
I ain't
my song. But anyway, so yeah, we love to share with you guys, to get on here, to laugh. We have a lot of productions coming up. Me and that piece stay in the lab every day, on the phone, in meetings. I don't have no sleep, I have no sleep. We come out and we try to bring y'all the latest news you can use or lose, good content. And because y'all happy Thanksgiving, eat, be fed, be merry, be great. And then go on out for Black Friday and spend your check.
Yeah, go get some money spent. Like, go get these kids stuff they
want.
Spend
a check and get it right back.
Well, I don't know about a lot of people spending a check and get it right back.
Hey, you better speak it into existence, honey.
Listen, I'm with all of that.
I'm a rare breed, a real natural beauty. I'm a steak 90s sexy. I'm not paying for no booty, and I'm a motherfucking vibe. So these boys wanna do me. I just tell. I'm gone, fuck me, don't ride with me. If it's for eight, you can fly with me. If it's a session, you get high with me. I'm surrounded by my hitters, so please don't try me. Come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me, come ride with me, come slide with me.
Jumping on the beat and I'm feeling real spicy. Wearing SLK, so I'm looking real. Talking is cheap, but my words is pussy. Ain't a bitch out here bad as me, not that I see. They call me Natty, and the P is a period. I don't play no fucking games, I be dead ass serious. If a bitch tried me, she gotta be delirious. Cause my bark is vicious and my bite is furious. Come rap.
Hey, let's get off the leash up in this bag.
Stop playing with I don't want these last kids. I be fucking bad. I ain't none of that no more. I really stand on my shit. I really kill on these like these. I be fucking with them. I ain't.
I had to get off the leash. 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 I had to get this shit tough. These niggas know they fucked up. They ain't want me to turn up. They ain't want me to show out. They ain't want me to go up. They want me all of their stuff. They try to put me on the show. I had a feeling these niggas won't run, but I had to get that shit to myself. I had a feeling these niggas gon' die. They keep fucking around with they stuff. I see two niggas and these niggas really bitches don't care what they felt. These